Hi, sixth graders. So last week we learned about the hymns in our Holy Kurbana. I hope you were able to learn some of those hymns and memorize your Bible verse. This week we're going to talk about the arrival of St. Thomas, the Apostle. After his death and resurrection, Jesus spoke to his apostles, "Go into all the world and proclaim the good news to the whole creation." Thus the apostles went into the four quarters of the world. Thomas, the apostle, came to India to preach the gospel and is known as the Apostle of India. Now let's talk a little bit about the life history of St. Thomas. Thomas the apostle was a fisherman from Galilee of Palestine. Thomas, or Didymus, means twin. Some old manuscripts refers to St. Thomas as Judas Thomas. St. Thomas preached the gospel in several places: Edessa, Mesopotamia, Persia, Media, Hyrcania, and Bactria. It was in India that he did most of his apostolic work. He arrived in North and South India multiple times. The greatest proof of the apostolic work of St. Thomas is the Christian community in South India known as Thomas Christians. After preaching the gospel in Edessa and Persia, St. Thomas journeyed to India. It is not known that any other apostle came to India. There are two main reasons why St. Thomas went there. First, the presence of the Jews in India. Some Jewish communities came to India as a result of trade. In fact, there's still a Jewish synagogue in Kochi. St. Thomas could speak to the Jews in Aramaic, and through them he could communicate with others. The second reason why St. Thomas went to India was because of the ability to travel. Through the help of the monsoon winds, it was easy to travel to India, and this increased the trade relationship with the Western world. St. Thomas arrived in Malankara near Kodungalur in 52 AD. He established 7 churches in Kerala: Kodungalur, Kollam, Niranam, Nilagal, Kogamanangalam, Kotakavu, and Paliyur. The apostle initially preached in Malankara. That is why the church established by St. Thomas is known as the Malankara Church. The Christians in the area were called Malankara Nasranigal or Martomas Nasranigal. The apostle traveled from Kerala to Chorya Mandal, which is presently Tamil Nadu. The apostle converted many in Mylapore. This made some people angry. They killed him by throwing a spear at him while he was praying at Chinnamalai. Thus, St. Thomas became a martyr, and his disciples buried him in Mylapore. Later, a cathedral was constructed there. In the 3rd century, majority of the relics of St. Thomas were transferred to Edessa in Mesopotamia. A portion of it was placed in the St. Thomas Church, Kodungalur, Kerala, in 1953. The Christians of Kerala celebrate July 3rd as the commemoration of St. Thomas the Apostle. This day is also known as Thukrona. The Church remembers the zeal of the faith of St. Thomas the Apostle and about his spirit of the apostolic work in the morning prayer of Sunday. Let's listen to it.
Diligent apostle, soldier brave of our strong faith, the architect who perfects his own. His honor soared up to the sky like a tree branching out. The Holy Spirit dwelt in him. Devotees come from the saints they receive from him, and his memory they honor.
We, the children of St. Thomas the Apostle, are obliged to bear witness to faith and to work zealously like the Apostle. Okay, sixth graders, let's learn your Bible verse to memorize today. John 20, verse 29. Have you believed because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have come to believe. Okay, so here are your questions for this week for you to answer. What was the reason why the apostles went all over the world and preached the gospel? What is the proof that Thomas the apostle did apostolic work in India? What were the reasons why St. Thomas the apostle came to India? How many churches did Thomas the apostle establish here? And which are they? Finally, write a note. The martyrdom of Thomas the apostle. Okay, kids. Read your lesson, learn your Bible verse, and have a good week, guys. God bless.